What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Steve back at it again, and today I will be showing you guys my godly summon Necro on Project Diablo 2. So let's dive in. So very quickly, we're going to go over some of the basics. Going to go over the items, skills, and stats, and we'll start with the items. These items are very similar to some of my other builds, but there's some minor differences. But let's go over it. We got Arm of King Leorix, +1. Grave Palms with 10 FCR. Wisp Projector. Arachnid's Mesh. Stone of Jordan. Marowaks. Kalan's Legacy. Trangul's +1. Shaco +1. And an Amulet +1. So all you're worried about is having plus skills for your summons. For the Mercenary, we got... we actually have the Act 3 Mercenary with Prayer. And he's using T-Mite for the Might Aura. Beast for Fanaticism. And I put a Phoenix on for him. So these two auras from Beast and T-Mite are very important. And that's the reason why I went with Kalan's Legacy for the Vigor aura. So all those things are very important. And for the skillers, I have mostly lifers. I'm just missing the last two, but all are pretty well 30 plus, 30 to 40, and some res SCs, and CTA on swap, and that's it for items. Now for the skills, pretty well the same thing I've had on another build. So your max skeleton warrior, mastery, mages, archers, and max revive. 1 point into clay golem, golem mastery, and blood golem. Now you don't need to put 1 point into blood warp because of the Trangul's armor. That's why we use that. And 1 point into bone armor, 1 point into desecrate, 1 point into amp damage, and 1 point into curse mastery. I will also note you don't need to go revive. It's up to you. Some people get annoyed by having to go get revives all the time. You could max golem mastery and go with max golems. I like blood golem because it has health steal and it also causes open wounds. Some people like to use iron golem. I don't really care for it. It dies a lot. It's not. I don't really look after it. That's totally up to you. And for the stats, you just use the required strength needed for the items and the rest into Vit. I will also make another quick note on why we use the Act 3 Prayer mark, because we blood warp a lot, so that causes you to lose health, and Prayer does life replenish, so as you're blood warping, I'll quickly show you. Watch. Now Prayer is going to, rather than having to use potions all the time, your health is just going to be refilled. It's a very nice thing to have. I've been playing Summon Necro a long time, and I'd rather use the Act 3 mark over an Act 1 or an Act 5 mark. And one more great thing about the Act 3 mark is when you, like, say, Blood Warp on top of a mob, he will cast Blizzard or Frostbolt, as you can see, which is great because it can freeze the enemy as long as they're not cold immunes. So when you're tele-stomping, that can be very helpful. Now from here, I'm just going to do a tier 3 map, 213 dense, +1 area level, nothing too dangerous. Just going to show you guys how well the Summon Necro does and why having the Act 3 mark is so helpful. So enjoy. Well, that was one quick loop around Tomb of Zoltan. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just wanted to show you why the Act 3 Mercenary is so great. I did not have to use one potion then. I only had to use a couple mana pots. Another thing to note is you could use Exile on the Mercenary instead of Phoenix. It's totally up to you. And why you use Exile is for the Defiance aura, which could come in handy. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.